Yama! Yama Ishimoto!
Huh?
Are you even listening?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Summarize the whole section we've been reviewing.
Life was really boring for a while. We weren't in debt, weren't at war, and were basically doing nothing interesting. Then in 2007, America entered a debt crisis that caused a worldwide financial crash. Japan was one of the countries most affected by this. Well, second to China.
And why might that be?
Because we were dumb about who we partnered with? Anyway, our glorious government didn't handle the situation so hot, so we had a lovely depression with all-time highs of unemployment and crime. Good effort, gold star.
Right. That's enough. I'll be needing to talk with you after class about your attitude, young man. Elizabeth, perhaps you can salvage this explanation.
Certainly. During this time, Japan fell into chaos. Public demonstrations, often violent, occurred almost every day. Furthermore, political scandals regarding the national government kept spreading. Eventually, local political powers became more effective than the centralized administration. Hence, why Isamu operates as smoothly as it does.
Yes, thanks to the mayor's efforts. Perfectly done, Elizabeth.
Ooh, beautiful and brainy. She might be worthy enough to make my list. Huh, she managed to deflect my charms.
I wonder how.
Me too. No one can resist the Yahiko Ikari.
Yahiko! All right, class. Thanks to Elizabeth, we've seen where we come from. I'm sure you're all wondering what the point of this history recap was. We must all study the past to understand the future. As such, it's imperative that the next topic be taken seriously. So, where do you all see yourselves 10 years from now? Yama Ishimoto, perhaps you'd like to get us started.
I'll manage my parents' restaurant, I guess.
Really, dude? Out of anything you could have picked, you picked a restaurant manager?
Well, what would you suggest?
Add a bunch more, dude. Like women and cars. Come on, it's 10 years. Anything can happen.
Ah, Yahiko, thank you for volunteering. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Well, Teach, I see myself with a Ferrari F500 under one arm, a Lamborghini Aventador 700-4 under the other, and a lot of beautiful women in between, fighting for the honorable privilege of bearing my children.
What about the mansion?
Right! Take all that and put it in front of a 20,000 square foot mansion attended to by a staff of 1,000 maids.
And where is it located?
Oh, it's in the Caribbean, on an island. A man-made island specifically constructed just for me, with my name laser engraved into the hills so that every plane that flies by sees that it belongs to.
That's quite enough, Yahiko. Thank you for your, input. Now, Umiko, what about you?
You forgot some things.
I did?
The yacht, the walk-in closet just for designer shoes, the private jet, the second mansion in Tahiti.
Oh crap, I did! Hey, Teach!
A restaurant manager, huh?
Well, sorry for being realistic, Miss CEO of a mega corporation.
Sorry that I actually have ambition, Mr. Manager of the family restaurant.
What? Should I have talked about having a mansion and cars and maids on my own personal island?
You didn't even shoot for a restaurant not owned by your parents.
They'll kick the bucket one day. I might as well be the one who takes over.
Have some respect, would you?
See you around, Lizzie.
Unfortunately.
Beth, still up for lunch?
I'll be right there. Well, Ishimoto, it's been a pleasure.
I bet it has.
Why did she talk to you? Not me, the great Yahiko Ikari.
It's me. She's been doing that for a while.
Really?
We were in the same class last year.
Really?
Yeah, something like that. It's not important.
So, what'd you think about my dream earlier?
Same as the other 200 times you've told me.
It hasn't been too hot. Has it really?
203, to be exact.
Huh. So that means you think it's amazing, right?
Totally. I think it's the best dream in history. And it's so original. And realistic.
Thanks, dude!
But I don't think you're aiming high enough.
Huh? What should I add?
Aim for the moon.
Forget Tahiti! A mansion! On the moon!
You'd be the first.
Just think about the possibilities! No one's even set foot on the moon! Imagine how famous I'll be if I build a mansion there!
Either I stepped into the conversation at the wrong time, or someone just came up with a really stupid idea.
Afternoon, little daisies. Now, what's going on here?
I'm gonna build a vacation home on the moon!
Somehow, I can't say I'm surprised.
I know, right? I'm brilliant! Think, the first man on the moon, and the first man to build a mansion on it.
You're so bright, you're blinding me.
What have you been telling him?
That a giant leap for him is a small step for mankind.
Clever.
I know.
Look, if you kids are done yapping, Yama and I gotta head to track.
What? I didn't think Yama was joining again this year.
Of course he is.
This is news to me.
It doesn't seem like a good idea, considering he only went to one practice last year and ditched the rest.
Well, he ain't ditching this year. Ain't that right, man?
Well, now that you mention it.
What's that?
You guys didn't even win last year, Masato. No need to make a big deal.
We're winning this year! I got a secret weapon.
Really?
See, we lost last year because we didn't have good names. This year, I've got a great one. Marvelous Masa!
Wow, that's fantastic. And I'll call myself Speed of Light, Mountain Destroyer.
The hell?
You should rename yourself the Streaking Shadow, Dark Eradicator. Then we'll be unstoppable.
Ain't no way I'm going with that!
The club fair is officially open in the courtyard. Feel free to drop by and check out some of what your fellow students have planned.
Hey, it's club time. Let's go take a look.
No thanks. I'd rather not be blacklisted.
What does that mean?
It means that she's afraid to go with you. You'll outshine her so much that the clubs won't be interested in her.
Oh. Well, you shouldn't worry about that, my dear Rui. I'm sure I can use my substantial sphere of influence to get you a good spot.
I'm already in a club, you know. Drama club.
Oh, right. Then, what was Yama talking about?
Nothing. Just acting like an idiot, as usual.
Well, you know what they say, like attracts like.
They also say opposites attract.
Yeah, and we know which one you are.
Did I just miss something?
No more than you usually do.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I need to find myself a club to grace with my innumerable talents. So, without further ado, I bid thee farewell.
You know that we'll be there, right?
Huh?
Club Recruitment Day. All the clubs will be here, including track and drama.
Oh. Well, see you there.
You're coming to man the track booth, yeah?
Me? Like I'm Track's poster child?
Don't think like that. You can be a great asset, man. You just gotta believe.
AKA every movie theme ever.
Really, man? Coming?
Sure, why not?
Really?
Not like I have anything else to do.
Good! I gotta go get set up, but I'm expecting you there.
Have you figured out why he wants you in track so badly?
Not a clue.
You know, you could join drama club instead. It could be a valid excuse for Masato.
I think he just asked why I joined a different club when I could have joined Track.
But still, I think you'd really like it.
But it's so much work.
It's no more work than track, idiot. Besides, it could be really fun.
I'll take your word for it.
Well, fine, Mr. Grumpy Pants. Some of us have club booths to manage, so I'm gonna get going.
I'll go with you.
Ahem! Yama Ishimoto! Surely you didn't expect to escape so easily.
Bail me out?
Not a chance.
What?
What? It builds character.
I have plenty of character. Come on, throw up a distraction. For me?
You win some, you lose some. Just be glad it's with the teacher instead of the police.
But at least the police wouldn't bore me to tears.
What was that, young man?
Nothing. Great weather we're having, huh?
At this point, it's clear that detention is doing nothing for your toxic behavior. Therefore, I've taken the liberty of recommending you for therapeutic mentorship, which will take place on campus at the discretion of our dorm manager. Requirements will be 1 hour, 5 days a week. The mentor will need to sign off on every visit.
Are you scheduling brainwashing sessions for me?
Excuse me? You might have other ideas, young man, but civility and respect are integral cornerstones of our modern society. If it does result in scrubbing away some of that arrogance of yours, then I say good riddance. Take this, Mr. Ryota's office. You know where it is.
Well, gee, I'm honored.
Take it. Goodbye, Yama Ishimoto.
Mr. Ryota.
What is it? Nuclear war?
What? No.
Don't feel like opening the door for anything less important.
I could open the door myself?
Locked it. Don't bother.
Are you in a clan war, Mr. Ryota?
Bah. Welcome to the Saturn Room. Have you brought an offering to appease the Dark Lord?
Indeed I have.
The hell is this?
I, kind of got in trouble earlier for talking back. Instead of detention, the teacher's convinced that I need a more permanent solution.
Like death. I can help you with that.
She was thinking more along the lines of counseling, I believe.
Oh, okay. But what the hell is this?
The curriculum that the teacher recommends for, helping me.
Oh, right. Well, I'll put it where it belongs. Now, to business. Let me read up on what exactly your teacher wants. Oh boy, isn't this precious? Let me translate. Dear Mr. Ryota, I'm having trouble subduing a boy who actually has a brain, doesn't care for the inefficiencies of bureaucracy. Sincerely, a woman who is certainly the most boring person in her graduating class. By the way, don't tell anyone I said that, or I might get fired. And then you'd have to take counseling from Mrs. Hanazawa. And then where would we be?
Consider the NDA signed.
So, how's the apartment?
Still in one piece, mostly.
Good to hear. And Phil?
Phil?
The little house plant. The one I placed on your shelf. Your memory sucks more than mine, kid.
Oh, right. I think he died.
That's a bit odd. I thought he was a fake plant.
Nope. Looked fake on the outside, I guess, but all real inside. We're not talking about plants, are we?
Your optimism is inspiring, kid. I would have thought your answer to be the contrary.
What? People look real on the outside, but they're all fake inside?
Something like that.
We were talking about plants. How was I supposed to know?
Well, you know now. So, now that you know, is your answer the same?
No.
Didn't even need to think about it.
It's the truth. People pretend to be genuine on the outside, but inside, they're nothing.
You must be a real party pleaser.
I'll be here all week.
What made you draw such a depressing conclusion?
Power of observation, if anything. People like to be strong, confident, independent on the outside. Peel that away, and what do you get?
Their heart?
And that heart must be pretty pathetic.
Did I ever say otherwise? Well, if it were up to me, I'd say that you're just like any other surly teenager going through the first throes of senioritis. But paperwork's been signed, and you know how bureaucracy goes.
I thought our government was supposed to be more efficient since the national changes.
You assume the mayor actually does anything important. Your teacher recommended that we meet every day, but honestly, who has time for that? We'll just play it by ear, and you let me know if you ever get the urge to murder someone. Probably means you're due for another checkup.
Wow. How do you have this much free time?
Life as a dorm manager is just swell, isn't it?
Thought you at least had some kind of job.
I'll let you in on a secret. The kids here don't cause much trouble. Not because they're angels, not because they're boring. Because they're too prissy. They don't want to get their manicured nails dirty with things like graffiti or booze. But they do need someone to cry to when they stub a toe. And the other teachers seem to think that I fit that job description. Actually, it's more likely that they don't want to deal with hormonal brats. So, instead of being a helicopter parent, I get to be a bench warmer who just nods and smiles once every few minutes.
Like with me?
Well, you'll be more interesting than the rest of them. I hope.
What do you get to hear? Whining about grades? Toxic relationships?
Sometimes. But not always. At any rate, I can't exactly complain. Makes my job easy.
Thank you for your massive contribution to society.
You're absolutely welcome. They seem to equal yours. Well, as your loving, caring, and awe-inspiring mentor, I can hardly keep you from the beauty that is Club Recruitment Day.
Oh, no, I'm fine, really.
Off you go. Take a selfie and send it to me. Or I'll schedule an appointment tomorrow.
But that's... You said...
You need to expand your opportunities. Broaden your horizons. Go where no man has gone before.
But...
And most importantly, you need to get out of my office so I can check on my clan.
That's just sad, Mr. Ryota.
World domination calls. See ya!
Want a six-pack? Join track. Looking for health hacks? Join track. Get a knack? Join track. Rid your lack? Join track. Pick up the slack. Join track.
There you go. Just need to apply yourself. See? You killed it today, man. That's the kind of team spirit we need.
To him, and then I said, geezers on a gravy stick of motherload. We could use a man with your skills. And so he signed the contract with the blood from his veins, thereby permanently joining the drama club.
Wow, I can't believe you're so good at recruiting people. You know what they've said to me?
What? What?
Something like, get a life, you're just in denial about reality.
Well, darn my socks. Youths these days are so cynical. Well, looks like you guys have plans. I'd better leave you and Yama. Oh, I mean you and everyone else to have some nice time together.
What are you talking about? It's more like babysitting duty, where I'm the babysitter and I have to make sure a bunch of kids won't, set the house on fire and stuff.
Ah, come on! He's your best friend, isn't he? And your childhood friend?
Yeah, but...
Have you guys made a childhood promise together?
What? No way!
Really?
Really, those kinds of things are...
More cliche than explosions in an action movie?
Exactly!
Well, think of it this way. Although explosions may be cliche, they're also a staple. You can't have a proper action movie without proper explosions. It's the same with life. You can't have a proper childhood friend without a proper childhood promise.
Oh, look! There they are! Guess I better get going!
Have fun storming the castle!
Looks like you and Akira had a productive recruitment day.
Akira was sure productive. I barely had any luck. How'd you guys do?
Got 4 new recruits. 15 liters of fresh blood.
15 liters? Did you just pull that number out of your head, or is it actually legit?
Real? Woman? Of course it's legit. Average weight's 55 kilograms. The average teenager has a blood volume of 7% his or her total weight. We got ourselves 4 new recruits. Assuming no one's anemic, we got 55 times 4 in total kilograms, which is 220. Multiply that by 0.07 for the weight to blood volume ratio. Bam! 15.4. Round it down to 15 for a nice round number, and we got ourselves 15 liters of fresh blood.
I can't believe you actually calculated that.
Why? It ain't no trouble.
It sure sounds like trouble.
Hell nah. You should see what we do in Honor Society.
Oh, here comes the great Yahiko Ikari.
Good day to you, my pitiful peasants. You've arrived just in time to witness my brilliant plan. You see, I've decided to create my own club. A club worthy of my immeasurable greatness.
Oh boy.
You're making a club? Good for ya.
I know. I'm gonna call it the Happy Club, and it will be comprised of minions who will follow my every bidding.
I think we just witnessed the creation of the shadiest club on campus.
We will start by taking over the school, then Isamu, then Japan, then the entire world!
Well, at least he doesn't lack ambition.
And once my mansion on the moon is built, we will have dominion over the universe itself!
But he does lack brains.
What you guys talking about all secret like?
Nothing. We were just, talking about how we haven't gone to GFC in a while.
GFC? I like the way you think, Rui. We better go now, before the dinner rush starts.
Great cover.
I know.
Totally inconspicuous.
Just as inconspicuous as that time you wore a kimono.
You want to get tickled?
You wouldn't dare.
Whenever you mention anything about kimonos, I feel a sudden urge to tickle the nearest person.
We better get going. We should follow Masato and Yahiko to GFC. Yeah. You idiot! Do you not see the red light? Red means stop!
And stop means your velocity reaches 0!
You could have been run over by a truck.
I'm fine. Let's go.
Ladies first.
Lady? Where?
Right here.
You mean Yama's been a girl all this time?
Oh, heavens no. That'd be really awkward.
Why?
let's go have some chicken. Boy, I'm so hungry. Fried chicken. Mmm.
I don't get it. Why is it awkward?
Beats me. Look, are we having chicken or not?
Of course we are. What do you take me for?
Oh, this place smells like death.
Weren't you the one who was in such a hurry to come in? Fried chicken.
Shut up.
Damn. Those cocky.
What?
Nothing. So, how was class?
Pretty good, but I don't know anyone in my class.
What? Are they giving you a hard time?
What? Nothing like that. It's just, you know, you guys are a year older, and Akira's in a different class this year.
I'm sure you'll make truckloads of friends.
Yeah, you're almost as charming as me.
Thanks, guys.
Why don't you hang out with your classmates?
I don't want to hang around people like them.
Why not?
They're a bunch of fakes. All they do is judge me, or others in the class, or even one another. They're not outright mean, but I don't like it when people talk behind my back. And they pick on this shy girl in our class for no reason. It's stupid.
You really hate them, don't you?
Not really, but we don't get along.
Hey, you know what we need? A competition!
Actually, that's a good idea.
I'll have to sit this one out, or it won't even be a contest.
So, you and me, Yama.
No thanks.
You don't even know what it is!
Fine, what is it?
You can eat the most triple S's in the shortest amount of time!
No, thanks.
Hey!
I don't particularly feel like disabling my mouth forever, thanks.
Rui wants to watch.
Fine. You're paying, though.
Never fear. The generous Yahiko Ikari shall bestow you with the necessary funds.
Boy, this'll be fun. For me.
I can't believe I'm actually doing this.
Why not?
You mean, why wouldn't I want to participate in a competition that could potentially ruin my mouth and traumatize me forever?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah! Now remember, every good competition needs a good audience. Let me hear it for Team Kuragane! Woo! Hey, Rui, why ain't you cheering?
Huh? I'm, in character as an audience member who's cheering for Yama.
Aw, you and your drama club. Fine. Give it up for Team Ishimoto!
Yeah!
Stop that!
What? I'm in character.
Sure you are.
Okay, whatever. Let's get going. Three, 2, 1, go!
Woohoo! You mustn't fail me, marvelous minion!
Oh, everyone actually is watching.
Hey, you gotta cheer for Yama, or this isn't any fun.
But now that I noticed, it's kind of embarrassing.
Come on! Yama needs his cheering squad.
Rip, rip, ree. Kick him in the knee. Rip, rip, ras. Kick him in the other knee.
Go, Sato! Go, Sato! Woo! You've got this! You're beating him!
Ice cream soda, banana split. We think your team's full of shift to the left, shift to the right. Stand up, sit down, fight, fight, fight.
Yeah! Fifth wing down! Keep going!
Kuyama.
Ha! Gonna take more than a little ketchup to win.
Oh, that's no ketchup. It's GFC's signature hot sauce.
Hot! Hot! Hot!
Wait. That was cheating!
Is it cheating if there weren't any rules in the first place?
Either way, it was pretty dirty. Poor Masato.
This ain't the end.
Oh! That reminds me of the latest episode of Governmecker!
Of what?
You mean you haven't heard of Governmecker?
Do you have to yell so loudly?
But one cannot help but yell at the epicness of Governmecker!
Okay, fine. What is it?
It's this web series that a couple of my hallmates made. Remember? Over the summer?
Oh, yeah. I saw you running around wearing a long blonde wig or something.
Yeah! It's about the President of the United States. Well, it's called Akirama in our web series. Isn't that clever? Fighting other politicians to defend his country.
So, it's like a political drama?
No way, dude. That's boring. They battle it out in giant robots. The president's is red, white, and blue. It even has an eagle motif and everything.
That sounds like the coolest thing I've ever heard!
Of course, I'm headlining the main event. I'm the president's aide.
If you're the president's aide, you're a side character. You're not the lead.
Huh? Really?
Well, I, for one, am proud of you. You finally found your calling, being a background character.
I know, right? I'm going to be a star. Episodes are all up on the website. Just search the title Governmecker, and they're all set.
We'll have to check it out.
Are you serious?
How else will I know how to viciously badmouth it?
I can't decide whether to be offended or be impressed.
Why not both?
Hey! You two listening?
Sorry, what?
Nah. I was just saying that I gotta go back.
Then let's go.
Oh no.
Whoa.
How awful.
At least they all look okay.
We can't do anything about it. Let's go.
Hey, Masato, Yahiko. Why don't you guys head on back? I got something to do really quick.
What?
Say, we'd better get back before your curfew.
Wait, hold your horses. I was gonna ask.
Come along, peasant. Your king commands it.
I'm inviting myself over.
Gee, thanks.
That's what friends are for.
Sure, I guess.
Do a lot of students live here?
Yeah. Why?
Well, what if someone sees us? I don't want them to get the wrong idea.
Don't worry. I'm sure they just think you're one of my guy friends.
I don't even look like a boy. I think this place has gotten messier.
So sue me.
Can I actually?
No.
So, that bus.
Can we talk about something else?
You hungry?
Huh?
I can make some omelets.
Isn't that a breakfast food? Rui?
Rui?
Welcome home, honey. Oh, you must be starving. I prepared dinner just for you.
Wow, I'm so lucky for marrying such a wonderful woman. Not to mention, adorable.
Oh, sweetie, I'm the lucky one. Look at your chiseled jaw, your beautiful eyes.
I'm not the one who's a work of art, baby.
Well, why don't you have a seat, Pumpkin? Dinner is almost served.
I simply can't wait to taste your delicious food, Angel.
What would you prefer, darling? Dinner, a bath, or me?
Oh, sugar. We both know the answer to that question.
In that case, love, the first course will be
Your lips?
my fist!
What are you making?
Omelets.
Are you sure?
Plate, please.
Huh?
Plate, idiot.
Yeah, Your Majesty. Just what the doctor ordered. One premium plate imported directly from the mystical land of Danmart.
I graciously accept this offering, O humble servant. May there be lasting peace between our countries.
Am I in heaven?
That good?
It's delicious. Hey, Rui. Do you ever think that maybe we hang out too much?
What?
You know, high school is the time to explore, especially since we're getting ready for university. So, maybe we should be spending time just, looking at other things, going to events, stuff like that.
You're telling me that you're going to an event? With people?
I'm saying that we shouldn't be together so often. Look, I appreciate this, but I'm not a kid anymore, I can take care of myself just fine. Like, I know the place needs a good cleaning. I don't need someone else to tell me. I like hanging out with you. But when it comes to this point, I think...
I'm so sorry, Yama. I didn't mean to offend you.
You... what?
I wasn't trying to replace her.
This. You see this? Hey, Rui. Do you ever think that maybe we hang out too much? Can you just let me think right now?
I'll be right out. Goodbye. See you tomorrow?
Yeah. See you, Rui.
Have a good night, Yama.